To grow, you need to be consistent. This is the same sentence that is slapped on every single motivational post I see. But the thing is, nobody actually shows you how to be consistent. It's treated like some secret chapter you're not allowed to read. But when I was introduced into this new manga, something changed. Because in these first volumes, consistency isn't a quote, it's survival. It's about a boy who destroyed his life, trapped in a world that wants to break him. And the only thing he can rely on are the simple and tiny steps he forces out of himself every single day. And as someone who's been on their own path, the only thing that I struggle with most is the same thing that no one seems to explain. It's not hustle, not motivation, not even discipline. The key to growth, the thing that makes or breaks everything. It's how to be consistent. I finally decided to pick up this manga that was recommended to me by one of my first comments on my YouTube channel ever. Sorry it took so long. And surprisingly, the first 2 volumes gave me more answers about consistency than any single person out there ever has. But before I help try to answer this question, we have to start from the very beginning, the first chapter of this manga. Yeah, what the fuck? This dude killed his parents. Yeah, I know, I had the same reaction. The story starts with the character Ryu Narushima, who murders his parents with a bare knife. This action destroys his life completely. Whatever he thought he was escaping from, this choice now traps him deeper. He gets thrown into a juvenile reformity center where he'll spend the next 2 years of his life. No freedom, no sympathy, no support. The officers treat him like trash, and the prisoners treat him even worse, doing things I cannot really say on here. And in this hell, there was only one person who gives him the smallest spark of hope. That person, Kenji Kurokawa. He was the first person to guide him, the only one who teaches him how to survive. This all starts in karate class. Ryu gets placed in something he's completely unfamiliar with. He's weak, he's skinny, his hair is shaved down to nothing. He can't even throw a basic punch, but his mentor sees this, and for the first time in months, someone helps him. And sometimes that's all it takes, just one person believing in you, one voice telling you, you can do this, even when everything else was stacked against you. That single spark that can pull you out of the dark. It can give you just enough strength to keep going. And to be honest, a lot of y'all watching this have been that for me. Some of y'all are the reason I keep making these videos. Once Ryo receives that guidance, things shift. He's thrown into a situation where he has to use what he learned, not to show off, not to compete, but to survive. He enters a brutal fight, and somehow he comes out on top. This moment changes him. It's where his obsession begins. Karate, martial arts, they stop being hobbies. They become his entire life. He trains, fails, improves, and builds himself from scratch. And slowly, step by step, his results become undeniable. People start noticing this change long before he does. And I feel like this is a part of the answer that I'm looking for. I think this is a big key to consistency. It's obsession, but not the unhealthy type. The type where you pick up a goal and refuse to let it go. You make it your North Star. You keep taking steps, even when the steps look tiny. And the crazy part is, you won't even notice your growth at first. Everyone else will before you do. There's a moment that nails this idea perfectly. Ryu gets into another fight and ends up in a type of penitentiary, some solitary confinement. They restrain him, arms, legs, everything is immobilized. He thinks he's done for. The officers torment him, the food is poisoned, he's at his lowest physical and mental point. This honestly should have broken him, but instead this becomes his biggest turning point. He decides that if he can survive this, then he can survive anything. Even though his body's tied down, he trains his mind. He practices martial arts in his head, visualizing every movement. He pushes water with his sheer willpower, literally forcing his body to respond to his imagination. 2 months pass, he's freed, and he walks out completely fine. Not a single person understood how. They think he's crazy, but really, he's just obsessed. Yes, Shamo is a dark manga. It's brutal, it's uncomfortable, but buried inside all of this chaos are lessons that hit harder than most inspirational stories. Watching Ryo grow during this time gave me a new understanding of what consistency actually is. It's not motivation, it's not hype, It's not perfect habits or perfect routines. It's this. It's forcing yourself to improve every single day in tiny, almost invisible increments. Those increments stack. They guide us to wherever we actually want to be. And that's why I'm actually going to keep reading this series. And I think some of y'all should too. Obviously, 18 or older. Here we are again. Thank God for watching this video. This manga was recommended to me by my first ever comment on this channel. It's kind of crazy. Again, I'm sorry it took a while, man. Yeah. I appreciate the support more than y'all know. You know, we're growing at a very fast rate. It's kind of insane, and I can't wait to see where this goes. Like always, more videos soon. I'll see you next time.